special video for me because I like to show my followers another interest that I have, and you may have seen it in a few of my shorts, is that I enjoy collecting coins. And here are some of the coins I brought. Now, most of my coins are silver collection, gold collection I left in America because I didn't want to bring it. I bought some small things with me because I like them, but I may, well, not the graded ones, of course, but, you know, some of the little other coins I may just actually give away just to bring knowledge of coin collecting to me. So here we go. Here are some things that I have. So I brought some graded coins with me, if you see them. Let's go ahead and start with the old ones. Like right here. This is a 1921 Morgan dollar. If you've never seen a Morgan dollar, this is what it looks like. It's really cool. I don't know if you can see it with the glare. Maybe. It's hard to see. 1921 Morgan dollar. I also have a 1904 Morgan dollar. O means New Orleans Mint. Another one I enjoy a lot. And another coin I got is a 1878 7 tail feather reverse of 78 MS63 Morgan dollar. I really like collecting coins. My grandfather got me into collecting coins when I was young. He would take a metal detector and go around different places in Oklahoma and find things. Like, he never found anything huge. He found like Buffalo nickels, Mercury dimes, Barber dimes, quarters, and even a $50 once. Here we see another coin I got is a 2023 Mexican Libertad. Right there. It's a very beautiful coin. And for people that loves America, here is a 2025 P American Eagle MS70. This one has an Eagle Privy. Privy's right here, just like a little small little image right there. Right there. Like that, American Eagle. Another coin I got is another old one, 1924 MS63 Peace dollar. Honestly, I like the Peace dollar, but I think I prefer the Morgan dollar better. Here we see them compare side to side. Let me know, which one do you like better, the Peace dollar or the Morgan dollar? I think the Morgan dollar is better. That's just my opinion. You may have a different one. And here we have a 2025 British Britannia SS Tillwall Silver MS70. This is, has a privy on it of a ship to mark the history of that ship right there. I have a book that gives the entire history of it. King Charles. Then I also have this, like right here, little, I would call it junk silver or constitutional silver. They're not in great shape, but they're pretty nice. Yeah, this one right here is a 1906 Barber quarter. So you can see it's really worn down. It's not in great shape. You can see the back. These coins have seen wear and tear. Then we also have a, let's see, this is a 1940s Standing Liberty. This is also this is a $50. Oh, no, this was a $50 too. This Barber was a $50. That's a $50, 50 cents. And this is a 50-cent piece. Standing Liberty. This is a 1940. Kind of cool symbol in the back of that eagle. Looks nice, right? Now these are ones that, you know, you just find in the wild. You go to the bank, you get a roll of quarters, a roll of $50, and there's a good chance you might get them. Not so much now. Back in the 80s and 90s, you definitely could do it. 1943 one. This one is a 1944. So, moving into the Benjamin Franklin. They switched from the Walking Liberty to the Benjis. 1960. This is when they started putting presidents on money. Here's a 1960 Benjamin $50 right there. And these are all 90% silver. That's what makes them valuable. Even if they're not numismatically valuable, the silver content in is pretty good. I think silver's like $34 an ounce right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. 1954. So any coin that was minted in 1964 and below will be 90% silver. Then of course, they replaced the Benjamin ones. I remember actually seeing these as kids when I was a kid. So after the Benjis, they replaced it with Kennedy, because you know Kennedy got shot and killed, so they did 90% silver with him, but only 1964. After that, 65, no longer silver. I don't know, I feel like we should have kept silver in our thing, even though I know it would be cost worthy, but still, gave it a little bit more aspect to it. You know what I mean? 1964, Kennedy. The quarters is a 1964 quarter. Right there. Same quarter, more or less similar to the way it's been most of the time. I don't know if I really like the way they changed the quarter. I don't know. That's just my. I think I like the classic quarter, 1948. This one is in 1964 again. And then we have the Mercury dimes. This one came out before the one with Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Mercury dime because it has, well, mercury. It's hard to see dimes, they're so small, right? So these are, all these is known as constitutional silver or junk silver. They're about 90% silver. And then you have these are not silver, but they were more or less the last big coin of the U.S., which was the Eisenhower. Ones right here now. Eisenhower does have silver ones that are, I think, if I remember, 40% silver. And so they just got a little bit of silver in them. I used to love these ones as kids. I used to love trying to collect as many of these as I could. The Eisenhower dollar. I thought it was a good dollar. It didn't last very long. It was like 72 to 78, I think. Oh no, 77, I think. Because I think no, 78, 79, 80, yeah. To 77. I think 78, 79, 80 was the, what's that girl's name? The Susan B. Anthony dollars. That only lasted 3 years. So these are all Eisenhower dollars. I like them. Listen to this shit. Sounds like money, right? Remember when casinos, when they paid out actual real money, they would actually pay these inside it? So I got a lot of these. So I don't know, maybe I will, I don't know, I was thinking about maybe giving them to my daughter's class, giving each one. Kind of give them a little bit of history of America, you know what I mean? Of course you have the regular ones, so these are the ones right here. Eagle. Now you do have the bicentennial ones or something. So the bicentennial one looks like this. So this is a regular Eisenhower, which of course has Eisenhower, and on the back the eagle has landed. But then for the bicentennial, America's George's birthday, you had, of course, Eisenhower, but 2 different dates on the back, 1776 to 1976. And on the back, you had the Liberty Bell with the moon. So these are, I just love large dollars. I'm gonna make a dollar coin, make it large, Another coin I have from the U.S. From the minted in the U.S. but distributed to the Philippines. Where are these right here? See, it's 1 peso. And it says Philippines, but it's got the image. But on the back, there's the American seal right there. I don't know if you say it. It says the United States of America, 1907. This is when America occupied the Philippines. And these right here, I believe, if I remember, 70% silver. These are 70% silver. So if you find one of these in the Philippines, that's 70% silver right there. I got about like 1, 2, 3, 4. I got about 5 of those right there. It's really hard to get them in great condition and stuff. I like this one with the toning. That's kind of cool. Right there. So these are Filipino 1 pesos, but they were minted in the U.S. Big that 1 peso is. Now compare that to a 1 peso coin today, right? Wait, can I come on? 1 peso coin today, 1 peso coin that day. Big difference, huh? And this is 70% silver. So, very nice. So this is one thing I like to do, and that's one thing I'm going to try to do while I'm here in the Philippines. I'm going to try to go looking for coins. Maybe I can find a good coin place and be able to get some coins. But you got to be careful. There are a lot of counterfeit coins here in the Philippines that they try to sell to foreigners and say, ooh, look, coin, give me 500 peso. This coin's very old, it's from America, da, 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 yada, yada, yada. But, you know, be wary, most of them are fakes. I have a testing kit with me that I test coins with. I have a weight machine to know exactly the weight of the coin. I have a way to test for silver, whether it's silver or not. You can always do the tone test and stuff. But there's many ways to figure out if they're real or not. I also have different things you can look on the coin to know if it's real, the weight, the font of the letterings and stuff. Alright, so that is my short video today about something I enjoy collecting. Let's go ahead and do a little quick review real fast. Alright, so these are my main coins right here that I brought with me. So Oregon dollars, that's a Mexican Libertad, that's American Eagle, that's a peace dollar, and that's a Britannia. And then I have all my junk silver here. And then these are all Eisenhower ones. These are the ones I got from MX because this is the very first one. These are called 1976 clad, so they're not really silver. Eisenhower dollars, 20 rows, BU, and this is a Type 1. Type 1 was the harder one to get, so I got those and stuff. So, those are my coins that I brought with me to the Philippines. I have a larger collection. If you go to my old channel, Prospector 1848, I tried to do a YouTube channel there. Got a little tired of it, but go there and you can see some of my other collection, like silver bars and things like that. Anyway, this is what I brought here. I'm going to try to look for some gold rare coins here in the Philippines too. Might be harder. I might even take a metal detector and do metal detector in the hills of the Philippines, because I'm pretty sure there could be a lot of good coins laying around. Maybe even a gold Spanish coin, because you know Spain did control here. So maybe a Spaniard dropped his little gold coin and buried it was and forgotten until I find it with my metal detector. But anyway, thank you for joining me on this little short video. And like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber now. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers before the end of October. Please help us do that. Once again, Wayward Charles, thank you for joining me, and as always, be safe.